10 Things Fans Should Know About Michelle McCool. 10. Debuting with Big Show. Most of the time when women debut in WWE, they do so within their division against someone they can then feud with. However, that wasn't the case for Michelle McCool, as she made her first appearance inside the ring in a mixed tag team match. McCool ended up teaming with Big Show in her first match on SmackDown, which was certainly a random pairing. The two of them worked together to face Dawn Marie and Rene Dupree, with this being McCool's first chance to shine. 9. Working with Chuck Palumbo. Another element of Michelle McCool's career that a lot of people tend to forget about is the fact that she worked with Chuck Palumbo early on in her run. She was worked the gimmick of the All-American Diva, and the two of them were presented together. She would ride on his bike to the ring and they feuded with Jamie Noble, with the storyline being all about him wanting to date McCool, which was an interesting angle to go with, which is something that a lot of fans didn't enjoy. 8. Her height. Throughout her career, Michelle McCool was often able to stand taller than most of her opponents, which is something that worked well during her heel run in particular. She was always one of the taller members of the women's division, which did work in her favor. During her entrances, McCool was billed at 5 feet 10 inches during her career, which is certainly tall for a member of WWE's women's division. It's something that always helps a wrestler, and that was the case for her. 7. Diva Search. The Diva Search is something that often got criticized by fans at the time, as some felt it wasn't searching for professional wrestlers. However, that wasn't the case because this show saw a lot of great wrestlers end up being signed. One of those was Michelle McCool. She was involved in the 2004 competition, and although she didn't win, McCool was still signed by WWE. It was Christy Hemme who ended up winning that particular year, who also had a great career. 6. Former teacher. Wrestlers often have a different line of work before they step into the ring, which is normally something that they just use to give them enough money to fund their careers. However, for Michelle McCool, she had a genuine career. Before becoming a wrestler, McCool pushed a career in education. She was successful within this as well, becoming a teacher, which is something she eventually had to give up to pursue professional wrestling. 5. Calling out WWE. WWE released images of 45 women who had made a major impact on the industry, but she wasn't part of it. It's something that she was not happy about, and McCool took to social media to call WWE out on that fact. She made it clear that she wasn't impressed with the situation and wanted to be acknowledged, which she certainly earned. 4. Importance of religion. Fans may have noticed that the cross was always involved in Michelle McCool's ring gear throughout her entire run. It's not something that was done without purpose, because Michelle is a Christian and religion plays a big part in her life. It's something she practices a lot and takes time to fit into her day regularly. McCool felt that was important to then be placed into her wrestling career as well, and while it wasn't part of her character, she did tap into it. 3. Her age. At the moment, Michelle McCool is over 41 years old, and she is someone who still looks brilliant, having kept herself in excellent condition. That was clear when she appeared in the Royal Rumble, and it's clear that she would have one more run in her if she wanted. At this stage in her life, it appears that McCool is now interested in other things outside of the wrestling world, which is acceptable considering that she has achieved everything there is to do inside the ring. 2. Married to a Deadman. When it comes to Michelle McCool's relationship status, she is currently married to one of the greatest names in wrestling history, The Undertaker. Obviously, due to his love for kayfabe, their relationship was kept quiet during the time with WWE. Towards the end of his time with the company as an in-ring talent, that was something that began to be discussed a lot. The two of them are legends of the business and a true powerhouse couple within the industry. 1. Backstage tension. Michelle McCool certainly had a lot more to give to the wrestling industry when she ended up retiring. She was working at the top level of WWE and most people were surprised to see her call it a day because of that. Her relationship was a big reason for it. McCool revealed she was dealing with tension and backstage heat due to her relationship with The Undertaker. Because he was such a big star in wrestling, she was dealing with people believing that she was only being pushed due to that, which Michelle didn't like.